Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Mimi's Magical Sewing Adventure, The Enchanted Thread. A special bedtime story for Mimi. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a curious and creative 7-year-old girl named Mimi. Mimi had a special talent for sewing, and she loved making beautiful things with her own 2 hands. Her room was filled with colorful fabric, buttons of all shapes and sizes, and a magical sewing kit that had been passed down through generations. One evening, as the moonlight streamed through Mimi's bedroom window, she found herself unable to sleep. She looked at her sewing kit, longing to create something new and exciting. Suddenly, a soft glow emanated from the kit, and a mysterious voice whispered, "Mimi, it's time for a grand adventure." Intrigued and excited, Mimi opened her sewing kit, and to her amazement, she found a golden thread shimmering before her eyes. It seemed to have a mind of its own, twisting and turning, beckoning her to follow. Without hesitation, Mimi grabbed hold of the enchanted thread, and it whisked her away into a world of wonder. Mimi found herself in a magical forest, where the trees sparkled with thread and the flowers bloomed in vibrant patterns. She marveled at the sight and realized that she was not alone. A group of friendly animals, led by a wise old owl named Oliver, approached her. Oliver explained that the enchanted thread had chosen Mimi to help save their beloved forest from losing its color. Long ago, an evil sorceress had cast a spell that drained the forest of its vibrant hues. Mimi's sewing skills were the only hope of restoring the forest's beauty. Determined to help, Mimi and her newfound animal friends ventured deeper into the enchanted forest. They came across a group of sad and colorless creatures, including a patchwork bunny, a striped squirrel, and a polka-dotted butterfly. Mimi knew that she could help them by sewing colorful patches onto their bodies. With the help of her trusty sewing kit, Mimi worked tirelessly, stitching together colorful fabric to create unique patterns for each creature. As she sewed, the forest started to come alive with vibrant colors once again. The animals rejoiced, and Mimi couldn't help but smile at the transformation. But their mission was far from over. The evil sorceress, who had been watching from the shadows, was furious that Mimi had brought color back to the forest. She confronted Mimi, her eyes filled with anger and jealousy. She unleashed her magic, creating a powerful storm that threatened to destroy everything Mimi had worked so hard to restore. Determined not to give up, Mimi called upon the power of her sewing skills and the support of her animal friends. She sewed a protective quilt that shielded them from the sorceress's fury. The storm raged on, but Mimi's determination and bravery prevailed. With one final stitch, Mimi created a patchwork rainbow that stretched across the sky, filling the forest with joy and hope. The sorceress, defeated and outmatched, retreated into the shadows. As the storm subsided, Mimi bid farewell to her animal friends, knowing that she had made a lasting impact on their lives. With a grateful heart, she followed the golden thread back to her cozy bedroom. Mimi's magical sewing adventure had come to an end, but her love for sewing and her newfound confidence had just begun. From that day forward, Mimi continued to sew beautiful creations, spreading color and joy wherever she went. And every night, as she climbed into bed, Mimi would look at her magical sewing kit and whisper a heartfelt thank you for the incredible journey it had taken her on. With dreams of endless possibilities, she closed her eyes, ready to embark on new adventures in the world of sewing. So, my dear Mimi, as you close your eyes and drift off to sleep, remember that you too have the power to create and bring beauty into the world. May your dreams be filled with colorful threads and endless possibilities. Good night, sweet Mimi, and sweet dreams.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.